Should non-married couples invest together?
Kai, this one is tricky.
Should people who are not legally married make financial investments together? Now, I'll give you an example of why this is a bad idea. I know people will try and justify it, come high and hell water, but let me give you an example that all of us have witnessed. Director Trevor and one Eve Mungai. Did y'all see what happened? Did y'all see how this man came out and told his story and we wanted to hug him and say, oh, Kababa, I am so sorry. Did y'all see how when they broke up, the way things happened, the way he left and would not even be allowed to move out until, he had, paid her money? Or, while he was moving out, because he was moving out of her house, she asked somebody to hold him, like to prevent him from leaving until she came from wherever she was to verify that he had not carried things he did not buy. And then he had to also stay there while she paid him what she thought was that. Listen, if y'all are not married, you need to stop putting your money together. And actually, somebody put out a survey, and you guys actually came out and said this. Stacy, not her real name, was of the opinion that couples can invest together, but they should make it official by drafting documents to protect both parties. She said, you can give it a try, but make it official on paper in case things do not go well. You can always get your money back. I would not trust somebody just because we're dating. I'd make them accountable by having papers in place to prove it. Yes, you can make it legal. You can make sure that your back is covered by having all of this, things in place. Somebody can be held accountable under law. You need to be careful.
Mike had a different opinion. He said that he believed that the nature of relationships plays a crucial role in determining whether the partners stay together or it can invest together or not, by saying yes and no. Depending on the type of relationship you have, some people are already living like they're married in terms of their bond. No, because at that age, people are killing each other over finances, and it happens even to married couples. Imagine what could happen to unmarried couples. Essentially, I agree with him as well. I think there's so many factors to consider. First of all, what kind of relationship are you? Do you have children together? In that case, I don't see a reason not to. Do you have similar goals in mind? In that case, I don't see why not. Do you have a system in place that ensures that I am guaranteed in any case? For example, yes, we have a bank account together, but all the money is put in one bank account with one name. Very different from, we have a joint account. I have legal rights to whatever proceeds and money is going to that account. Things like that are very, very important. If I have, Tury is my husband, tunaekanga pesa yote kwa account imeandikwa Tury. Mimi jinangu inapia wapi? In case, God forbid, Tury, mimi nitaanza kufight na watu wa Tury? Tutaanza kufight na wao wanasema awasana. Who is the next of kin on this account? Like, so many aspects are important and play a huge part. Huge part. And honestly, even if you're married and I write my next of kin is the cat that I own, there's nothing you can do. Legally, they will call the cat before they call you. You will never even know kulikuwa na kitu ilikuwa inagawanywa mahali. Paka yangu tu ndio itajua. My point is, there are so many things that can be put in place that protect both parties involved. And the relationship itself, the length of the relationship, the kind of relationship, how much you guys have, intertwined your lives is important, because it determines a lot.
Caro, not her real name, said, it depends on the nature of the relationship. If you're really sure that you will marry this person, like if they are your fiance, then you could invest with them. Caro, I would like to disagree with you. And I'll disagree with you with a short story. Actually, a real Kenyan story. It was actually in the news about how this man got into a relationship with this banker lady, and she used to bankroll a lot of the things that he would do. He always had projects that he was doing, shambas that he was tilling, things that needed investments, and she would always bankroll this man because she was actually expecting his child. So things were moving smoothly, like life was good. They were building together, you know, and he was very charming, very charismatic. Like he could charm the money out of her accounts. Okay, so finally this woman finds out that this man is actually married. He is not single. And she now takes him to court and says, I have been sending this man money. He has been saying he's been making investments, he's been working on projects, but I have not seen a return on investment. And I would like to hold him accountable, and I would like the help of the courts to please get me back my money, because I realized I was being bamboozled. He's actually married, and he had actually told me that we were in a relationship together. Do you know what this man's defense was? He said they were gifts. They were gifts from his lover, and they should be treated as such. And guess what the courts ruled? That they were gifts from his lover, because there was no even one place that they had actually made a legal document holding each other accountable. There was nothing, there was no agreement, nothing. She used to blindly trust her fiance, her future baby daddy, and look at what happened. So my advice to you, married or not, always have an agreement in place. And I'm not saying that you should always approach these things from a place of fear. It's from a place of anything could happen. I'm not trusting you as my partner. I love you. I trust you. But also, this is, let's be realistic about what is going on. So always have your back covered. Always have yourself secured. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, nothing is scarier in any relationship than finance. Weh, weh. So, Jita,